to have a guideline. Anytime you're making a recipe, you can't just sit down, take a bowl and start adding one this with one that, one that. You have to have a guideline. Okay, you have to have probably a paper you already had, wrote your recipe, and you follow it. You don't just feel, okay, what's left, I think is something powder, let me add it. Oh, I don't have something powder, let me add this powder. No, please. Okay, you have to have an outline a layout of recipe, ingredients and percentage, even if you're not expressing them in percentage, even if it is meal or grams or even 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoon, have something that you are following. Don't just enter product formulation blindfolded. Okay, hello guys, it's your girl again, Fabs Touch, and welcome to today's episode. Okay, I'm actually shooting this video on the same day I shot the vitamin C facial serum. Okay, if you saw my previous video, you would have known what that is. I don't know which I'm going to upload first, probably this one or the vitamin C facial serum, but please, whichever one you see first, do ensure to subscribe to my channel for more amazing videos. Okay, so today I'm actually going to be answering more questions as we got black soap. Okay, but majorly today I want to discuss about, if you're wondering what makes my face this bright and glowy, shiny, I actually used our facial masks. Please check out the vitamin C facial serum video. You would see the facial mask that I used. It's available as Fabs Touch product. It's just basically calm redness. I finished carving my brow, so I used the facial mask to calm the redness. Okay, aside calming redness, it is packed with a whole lot of collagen, antioxidants that helps reduce the sign of aging, give you this beautiful and radiant looking young face. Okay, so aside that, it also brightens the face and it reduces the appearance of dark spots and hyperpigmentation. Okay, so this facial mask is all packed in one, and it also gives your face this kind of nice radiant glow. So let's not waste time, okay, because we have a lot of things to discuss today. So today I've actually written down more questions regarding black soap. Yeah, I actually have 2 books here because they all asked so many questions. So we are going to be talking about questions that had come up concurrently as regards black soap. Okay, now if you're wondering what I'm drinking, this is actually our phytocollagen powder drink. I actually made a review on it. It's a supplement and it brightens the skin. Yeah, basically today the major is going to be telling you guys why your black soap don't work. Okay, of course I wouldn't be only talking about that. I'm also going to pick some questions in general. I hope I get to answer your question though. That's why I always say you guys should keep dropping your questions. Even if I don't reply you, okay, I'm going to make a video like this ones and include your question in the questions I'm going to answer in that video. Okay, I value everybody and I want to make sure I satisfy you guys at least to the best of my knowledge. Okay, so now this person asks if she can add miracle powder to a black soap. Well, the answer is no. Okay, and the reason is because miracle powder is sold for 600 naira per one. Yeah, and how many miracle powder do you actually want to use before you actually make your soap? I think I already replied the person here, but I still feel I need to talk about it. This person should know how serious I am. Don't use miracle. I know I said miracle powder is very good. Yeah, okay, if you can afford it, why not? If you're ready to use about 30 miracle powders to make about 2 kg black soap or 1 kg black soap, why not? 600 naira times 30. Okay, and some people sell for 700 or even more. If you're getting online, you'll be getting miracle powder for like 800 naira, 1000 naira. So that is like 30,000 naira for miracle powder alone. Are you ready to spend that much all in the name of adding miracle powder to your product? Please, miracle powder is a no for your product. There are lots of amazing botanicals out there that can replace your miracle powder. Okay, this person asks why my ready-made black soap burns my skin. Okay, so now we have quite a few reasons why black soap might actually burn your skin, and one of the reasons is unbalanced black soap. It still surprised me how I see people formulate black soap without actually checking and balancing the pH level. Black soap are naturally alkaline in nature, and as alkaline as they are, you cannot afford not to check and balance the pH. Take for example, you make your black soap, add this, that to your black soap, and then you package it for sale. You don't even know what pH level the black soap is. The ideal pH for any soap is 8. Okay, you check and balance your product pH. So if you want to go lesser than 8, the least you can go is 7, so that your soap will still ladder. Okay, I know some people might not even understand what I'm saying, but please always try and enlighten yourself about pH checking and balancing, because that is the major reason why your black soap burns your skin. Because black soap is already extremely alkaline in nature, then not even balancing it makes it worse. Okay, it just makes the stuff worse. So some people will use black soap on their face and it will start causing sunburn, it will start causing redness on their face. It's because your black soap is not pH balanced. Okay, I'm not saying that's the only reason why your black soap causes redness. There are sometimes that you must have added some ingredients that are not meant to be had in the soap in the first place. Sometimes you might have added ingredients that are not compatible together. Okay, so these are also some reasons why your black soap don't work in the first place. Okay, we'll get to that level, we will get there. So the person that asked this question, the reason your black soap burns your face is because you probably did not check and balance your pH level, the pH level of your black soap. And just in case somebody is going to ask this in the comment section, the ideal pH level to check and balance your soap at is pH 8. Even if you want to balance it less than that, you shouldn't go below pH 7. Okay, and if you would like to know more about black soap, you can enroll for our online black soap training. Okay, I'll still go ahead and answer more questions. So this person asks, is 1 ozone soap to 3 black soap enough to lighten the skin? Okay, now there are lots and lots of rules and regulation guiding black soap formulations and making. Okay, just saying you want to add 1 ozone soap, 2 black soap, 1 this, 1 that is probably not even enough to lighten the skin. Okay, yes, 1 ozone soap to 3 black soap can be enough to lighten your skin, yeah, but what are other things that you're adding to the soap? Okay, so sometimes when people ask this question, it's always very, very hard to answer, because I wouldn't know what your whole recipe is. Except I see your whole recipe, then I can determine, okay, yes, you're on the right path. But saying, okay, is 1 ozone soap, yes, 1 ozone soap to 3 black soap is a very, very good base. Yes, now what are the things that you're adding to it to enhance the lighting property? Okay, and we have lots of videos as regard black soap making, whitening black soap, lightening black soap on my channel. About 3 different black soap making. You can always check back to those videos, and those will serve as your guide. Okay, and if you feel you still don't understand, or you still feel the need to ask more questions, then you can just paste your whole recipe in the comment section. I'll go over it and tell you if you're on the right path. If you cannot paste your whole recipe in the comment section, please don't come to my DM to paste recipe in the DM, because I probably might not be the one answering you, honestly. Because some people will just come and be like, the amount of messages that they forward to me. Some people will come and be like, they are calling me, I'm not picking, I'm this. Honestly, you guys need to take a chill pill, like relax. We YouTubers, we have our own life. I'm not complaining. Yes, I'm blessed. I'm really, really happy to have you guys. But I just feel some people just misuse the opportunity and just feel, okay, I'm entitled to that. They feel like you are entitled to answer us. I'm not doing this because I feel pressured or I feel the need. I just feel I love to talk. I love to teach. I love to enlighten people. I love to make people understand what they do not know. So don't feel like I'm entitled to you. I'm entitled to give you this thing by force. Don't feel like that. I myself, I learned it myself with rigorous amount of money, and I'm still learning. Okay, so anytime you reach out to us, and we especially via calls, I really do not appreciate people calling, because some people will call around midnight while I'm sleeping, and I'll pick the call like, hello, please, are you not in Nigeria? Don't you see the time? They'll be like, hey, it's because we YouTubers are always forming busy. If we are not busy, would we say we are busy? You are not in our shoes. You don't know what we do for a living. You don't know how hard it is to make ends for us. You don't know our daily activities. We are humans too, just like you. You know, just like you, some people will call you when you're busy and you will tell them you're busy. It's just the same way we are busy too. It's not that we just pretend to be busy and not want to pick your call. I've actually had so many fun. I think I'm going to make a video as regard this, because people just feel they are entitled to your life. Everything, they are entitled to everything as regards you, the sleeping hour, the time to message. Some people will message you on WhatsApp, they'll just say hi and start calling. Calm down. let me reply to your hi first. Let us know what, just take for example, if I have over 200 customers at the same time and all of them just send I and start calling. What do you think will happen? So you should always try to put yourself in our shoes when you reach out to us. Yes, we are the one that put out our number, that want to vibe with you, want to connect with you. We want you to come purchase our product. We want you to come train with us. But then you have to, be diligent about it. You don't have to feel so entitled to everything, okay? Because we have our own life too. We are human beings too, okay? So let's move on to the next question. So this person has oil percentage that can be used in black soap. Honestly speaking, this also depends on the kind of black soap you're making. Black soap are also naturally drying in nature, okay, like they dry out the skin. Hence the reason it is very, very suitable for people with oily skin. So the percentage of oil you use in your black soap depends on your choice, okay? You can decide to use 30%, you can decide to use 20%. It depends on the category. You can use your soap base at 50% or even 45%. You can use your lighteners at probably 10%. You can use your, you can use your oils at 25 to 30%. You can use your botanical at 10%, like that. You just decide within yourself the kind of, you have to have a guideline. Anytime you're making a recipe, you can't just sit down, take a bowl and start adding one this with one that. You have to have a guideline, okay? You have to have probably a paper you already wrote your recipe and you follow it. You don't just feel, okay, what's left, I think is something powder, let me add it. Oh, I don't have something powder, let me add this powder. No, please, okay? You have to have an outline a layout of recipe, ingredients and percentage. Even if you're not expressing them in percentage, even if it is meal or grams or even 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons, have something that you are following. Don't just enter product formulation blindfolded, okay? So I really can't say the percentage with which you can use your oils hat, because it depends on the kind of black soap you're making. You might be making a glowing black soap, you might be making black soap for kids, you might be making black soap, plain black soap, you might be making, lightening black soap, whitening black soap. So I really can't say, but you can use your oils within 25 to 30% or even more, depending on the kind of black soap you're formulating, okay? I think I hope I've been able to help with this though. And when I said oil, I didn't say your lightening oil, I said oil in general. So probably your moisturizing oil, carrot oil, glycerin, whatever oil you're using, you can use them at 30%. That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about all the oils, lightening oil inclusive, okay? So somebody don't say Fab Source said we can use lightening oil at 33%. No, I did not say that. Okay, so now let's go to the reasons why black soaps don't work. If this video is too long or too lengthy, I'll probably cut it into 2 as always. But if you're still here with me till this point, that means you're really, really enjoying what I've been saying. So please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, okay?